Hello everyone, it's Tail Retro, coming back at you with another episode of Everlasting Summer. Where we last left off, we were scared and crying and wanting to go home because of we got off a bus and we were confused because USSR uniforms and her butt looks like a weird looking triangle thing. Anyways, this something turns out to be a grasshopper. Ehehehehe. The first girl squealed. You seriously look like you're like a half a freaking narwhal. I remember that commercial. Freaking narwhal. What was it? Happy narwhal? Something like that? I don't know. She must not be too keen on insects, as she instantly rushed off towards the place where Lennon presumably made his speech about the workers and pheasants revolution. That is to say, towards the square. You didn't dash, you just slid off the screen. Like, what? The USSR glanced at me, grinned playfully, and dashed after her. Not a bad way to start the day. I have absolutely no clue where I am. Besides that, there's some kids here role-playing as pioneers. And as far as I can tell, this place is located thousands of kilometers away from my home. Might even be a different reality. And this was indeed a reality. I don't like how the music stopped. But anyways, I mean, everything around me seems so real, if a little embellished, that I was starting to think that in fact my previous life could have been just a dream. And what am I supposed to do now? I want to know what the hell that says. Oh, by the way, thank you so much to, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you so much about complimenting on my voice and wanting me to continue reading this. Thank you so much. But can you tell me what that says? KNY6BL. I don't know what that says. And if you could read that, I want to know what that says too, because I want to know what anything on here says that I don't know, but the most important stuff. I was picking at the... Oh, shit. Go back. Okay. I was picking at the cracked paved stones with my shoe and staring aimlessly at the club's building. Just a few more seconds before I have to come up with some decision. That's when I recall myself rolling on the grass, weeping. I cringed in disgust. I mean, any man would cringe in disgust, especially if he has pride. Anyways, perhaps in another instinct, where all the energy for whimpering and self-pitying is used up, the body either goes into hibernation or mobilizes its reserves. Mine seemed to have chosen the second option, because out of the blue, I found the determination to figure out what was going on. And in order to do that, I had to act like a man, like a human, to maintain dignity of a representative of my own world. I followed the path to the left, on the right of which stood small cabins, apparently the homes of the local pioneers. Actually, they looked quite cozy from the outside. Even though I was born in the Soviet Union, I had never been part of this children's organizations. Neither the pioneers nor even the Young October Children. What I want to know is what the Young October Children was. I want to know what that is. Anyways, I'm asking too much. I imagined the daily life of a typical pioneer camp a bit differently. Huge barracks, large rows of metal bunks, wake-up call at 6 o'clock played by a siren, 1 minute to your bed, then join in the 1 minute to make your bed, then join in the formation at the drill square. Or wait, could I be confusing it with something else? Suddenly, something struck me in the back. I stammered but remained on my feet, turned around and prepared to fight heroically for my life. I don't like the way you're looking at me. And why are they like fucking wings, man? Freaking wings. But all I found was another girl standing before me. My mouth hung open in surprise. Pick your jaw up off the ground. I closed my mouth. The same pioneer uniform, the way she was wearing it looked, let's say, provocative. Like all girls I had met before, this one's rather cute, but her overly arrogant expression killed any desire to get to know her better. Same. New here, are you? Fine. See ya. Why? I don't... What's your motive? I'm confused. She threw a threatening glance at me and walked past. I waited for the pioneer girl to turn the corner. Who knows what else she might have been up to. The most interesting thing was that this hostile girl seemed completely normal to me. She did not give any feeling of deadly danger. Except maybe the danger of getting punched in the nose. I mean... At last I managed to make it to the square. There was no linen on an armored car, although one could easily expect something like that to happen after. Hold on, let me just. I need to stop making mistakes. Instead, however, a monument to certain comrade towered the middle of the square. The letters on a pedestal read, "Genda." Must be some big figure in the party. There were small benches on the tables, quite pleasant here. Where did the girl tell me to go? To the left or to the right? To the left or to the right? To the left or to the right? And why am I going there anyways? Alright, I decided to pretend to be normal. I just clicked that. Anyways, so to the right. Through a small grove, I came out to a pier. I must have taken a wrong turn. Hey, wrong way! I turned to the voice. Anyways, moving on. The first girl stood before me. Now, what did I tell you? Take the left at the square, wasn't it? She has changed from her pioneer uniform to a bikini. Oh, I still haven't introduced myself. My name is Slavia. Actually, my full name's Slaviana, but people call me Slavia. So you can too. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't mean that. Okay. I still feel a bit confused, so I could not come up with more meaningful answers. And what's your name? It felt like she could see right through me. Yeah, I'm Semyon. Semyon? Nice to meet you, Semyon. Alright, I'm almost done here. Could you wait here a minute? I'm gonna go change and we'll go to Olga Dmitrievna together, agreed? Agreed. I hope I said that name right. After this exchange, she ran off. I sat at the pier and let my feet hang into the water. I was wearing heavy winter boots, but in such weather, nothing wrong in getting my feet wet. Furthermore, it let me cool myself a little. Looking out at the river, I was brainstorming and processing everything that's happened. If this is some kind of conspiracy, it's a weird one, even too friendly at times. No, it's really more like a random event. So, some entirely incomprehensible random event. Shall we go? Slavio is standing beside me, dressed in a pioneer uniform again. Let's go. I've been here a very short time, but all the people I met, she looks the least suspicious. However, the fact is already suspicious itself. We walked to the square. The USSR girl and the girl who hit me on the back were there, chasing each other. Is this some kind of game they were playing? Yuliana, enough running. I'll tell everything to Olga Dmitrievna. Aye, aye, Captain. I decided not to question Slavana for a while about what was going on the local residents. Better meet this Olga first. Sounds like she's the boss here. We walked past the rows of almost identical cabins, some of which look like fat beer barrels. Okay, didn't really think of it that way, but whatever. While others look more like household sheds. Finally, Slavana stopped in front of a smallish, stony cabin. It looked like an artist's painting, the faded paint chipping here and there with age, the sparkling in the sun, the window shutters slightly ajar, were swaying almost unnoticeably in the wind, and huge lilac bushes were growing at the sides. It seemed as if the ramshackle was drawn into a storm of purple silk, and the lilacs, like the elements of force, were inexorably destroying the troop leader's house. What are you standing around for? Let's go. Slaviana snapped me out of my daydreaming. And stop teasing Lena already. That kind of scared me. I did not expect that. Rena. Sounds like there's someone inside. Indeed, a moment later the door swung open. Yolana ran out. Oh, Yuliana. Uliana? I don't know how to say that. Uliana ran out and dashed past with the same mischievous grin. The picture girl came out next. Don't let it bother you, Lena. So her name is Lena. Gotta be thankful for not Rena, at least. But I don't. Instead of finishing her sentence, she blushed and quietly headed towards the square. For some reason, I felt like turning and follow her with my eyes, but Slaviana said, "Come." We entered the cabin. Inside it looked something familiar like I had imagined. 2 beds, a table, a couple of chairs, simple carpet on the floor, a wardrobe. Nothing special, but at the time it felt home-like cozy, although this room was almost the same state of disorder as my own flat. Let me look for anything modern here. No, nothing really modern. So I'm thinking he did go back in the past. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe. Hi, Olga. I thought she was gonna be some fat lady. Anyways, the girl standing near the window appeared about 25 years old. Nature had obviously gifted her with a pretty face and a good body. At least one thing you could keep happy in this pandemonium: the locals are beautiful. You're finally here. Excellent. My name's Olga Dmitrievna. Dmitrievna. I cannot say it. I'm gonna keep saying Dmitrievna. Nice to meet you. I'm Simon. I decided to talk as if I wasn't surprised by anything that was going on. She came closer, getting a little too close. We've been expecting you since early morning. You've been expecting me? Yes, of course. And when does this next bus come? Why do you need it? Yeah, right. Why wouldn't I need it? I'm guessing I shouldn't ask direct questions, but people here may react to them quite unlike how I prefer. And I doubt I'd get any answers. No reason, just curious. By the way, where are we exactly? Our mail address, I mean? I want to send a letter to my parents to tell them I got here fine. For some reason, I had the desperate idea that I played along I would find something out. Oh, but your parents called a half an hour ago, sent their regards to you. Now that's a surprise. So I could call them? Because I forgot to tell them something before I left. No. She gave me a sweet, spontaneous smile. Why not? We don't have a phone here. Then how come my parents make a call here? I just come back from the district's central town. I talked to them there. Ah, so that's how it is. And can I somehow get to the town? No. She kept the same smile. Why not? Because the next bus only comes in a week. I decided not to inquire how the troop leader managed to get there and back. I would get no answer anyway. All this time, Slavana was standing next to me and seemed to find nothing odd about our conversation. Oh, we need to find a uniform for you. I got absolutely no desire to put on a uniform, a pioneer shorts, or wear the ridiculous red neckerchief. However, winter clothes in summer isn't a good idea either. Right, thank you. I wonder if I'm the only one here who finds it strange that someone's wearing a winter coat and winter boots in such heat. Righty-o, I'll be off then. You could get yourself acquainted with the camp. Don't forget to come to dinner in the evening. Having said that, she walked out the cabin. No, walk is not the right word. She rushed out. I ended up alone with Slavana. I must go too, got things to do. Take a walk, look around the campus a bit, see you in the evening. If there's no threat or catch to this, then this is reality, as embodied as Slavana, becomes more and more appealing. For the first time today, I realized that it was awfully hot here. Although obviously my winter clothes are to blame for that. I took off my coat and dropped it onto the bed. My pullover followed. I was only wearing the shirt. That's much better. All I could do now was follow their advice and go look around the camp. I'll try to find something out in the meantime. Passing local resident. Oh. You look weird. And it was really a pioneer guy, not a pioneer girl. Apparently there was men in this, even in this kingdom of Amazons. Hello, you're new here. You must be Simone, right? And how do you... Everyone knows already. I'm electronic. Okay, electronic. Can I call you Electron or Nick? I'm gonna call you Nick. I'm Nick, by the way, the real one. You can call me that. Okay, Electronic was a robot character appearing in the popular Soviet film and book series. He looked like the exact copy of the school kid named Sergei Cheesekov. Okay, alright. Yolanda calls me Cheesy. Cheesy? On toast with mushrooms? Because my last name is Cheesekov. I see. Let me show you around. I accepted his offer as if it would have taken much longer to get to know the place alone. Fine, let's go. We ended up at the square again. As if this place is all here in this camp. Wait. Oh shit, I could go back with the mouse, the middle mouse thing. Alright, Lena was sitting on one of the benches, reading some book. Electronic confidently approached her. Hey Lena, meet the new guy, Simone. He started briskly. Hello. Well, you could say we've already met in a way. Yeah. She looked away at the book for a moment, glanced at me, blushed, and went back to reading as if not noticing we were still here. Alright, let's go on. I was at first surprised that meeting this girl was reduced to a couple of words. Oh, hey, look. What are you doing on Skin Up? Oh, okay, I thought that said something else. I thought that said something else. But then I thought it would be a better way. Nick's vigorous activity did not fit well with Lena's shyness. Let's go. Next we came to a bit in which I instantly identified as the canteen. And it's here? I know, this is where you consume organic food. I'm actually tired. Yeah, something like that. On the way to the canteen's porch stood an unfriendly girl who hit me in the back earlier. At the sight of her, my joking mood vanished in the blink of an eye. Really now, this is not the best time to be pulling this guy's leg, even though he's quite hilarious. First, I need to figure out what's going on here, or at least where I am. Her over there is Elisa. It's harder to say this name than my girlfriend's name, and I admit that. Elisa Dvanchevskaya? Vachevskaya. I'm just gonna call you Alyssa. Be careful around her. Alright, let me just... Okay. Yeah, some of the organic food. Oh, okay. I went back. Alright. He spoke in a whisper. Okay. Dva means two in Russian. The whole nickname sounds exactly like Tuchu in Russian. The reference it to late Tuchan, basically. Okay, Tuchan. Don't ever risk calling her Javache. Okay, what do you say? What do you call me? She must have heard him. In a blink of an eye, Alyssa jumped down on the porch and dashed towards us. Alright, you'll manage from here onwards. Nick took to his heels. I'm just gonna do nothing. What? Why do you get past me? Alyssa running past stopped for a moment and growled. I'll deal with you later. Deal with me? What did I do wrong? I added a forcefully guilty smile to my words. But what am I guilty of? She made no reply and carried on chasing Nick. Okay. Looks like I have to kill time alone waiting for dinner. I decided to go east, at least in the direction where east would be in my world. You went back to the past, that's what I'm thinking. See, one day I found myself in a football pitch. I don't know what I just said. A game was in full swing there. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood, the teen years, I was not a bad player myself. And even thought of going professional, but a few injuries in a row killed my desire to want to risk my health for the sake of an uncertain chance in game. Kids at different ages were running out to the pitch. I could see a boy about 10 and a girl about 14 years old. A girl. Hey, that's Yolana. Alright, so she plays football. What's up? That's so surprising. Oh my god. She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me. Hey you, Yolana shouted. Wanna play? I don't know how to answer. On the one hand, running around for 10 minutes was no big deal. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be my final one. In any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and warm jeans, I would sweat like a pig, and playing barefoot without jeans would be simply unethical. Maybe another time, alright? I shouted in response and turned around and walked back. I was followed by Yolana's screams about my pants and about my pants or about me being pantsy or something like that. This is actually getting good. Evening was falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted with no real purpose. I came back to the square and sat down on a bench, giving an exhausted sigh. I better sit down and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to the person here, right? To the people here, right? You know, it's curious how simplest human needs can break a will to ponder on things and strive for something. For example, I'm hungry now, so I care much less about where I am or what's happening to me. Could gray people also be affected by this? In that case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I can only conclude that I'm not a gray person, and it does not really matter which mechanism I serve as a Giran. Society, the Matrix, or some weird pioneer camp. My thoughts were interrupted by a sound of bells chiming from a loudspeaker on the light pole. It must be dinner call. I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Olga was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I was expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, and at last came closer. Simone, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Guess nothing bad could happen if I go with her. My stomach backed me up there. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life, and this one was exactly the same, maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs, tables, glazed tiles on the walls and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with an occasional crack. I guess that's what canteen and pioneer camp was supposed to look like. Simone, wait a minute. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. I cannot read that name. Hold it right there. Olga shouted at Elisa, who was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with them? Indeed, her attire looked like somewhat provocative. Get your uniform nice and neat right now. Alright, alright. Elisa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting a pleasant glare at me. I feel like we're gonna have an issue. Do we have an issue, child? Anyways, so where could we find a place to sit? There weren't a lot of free seats. Go over there next to Yolanda. Maybe I... Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too. I had no other choice but to accept. In the common Russian language, cutlet is minced meat fried and baked in the shape of a ball or cylinder, close to American patties. Compote is a drink made of boiling fresh and dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote in French. Alright, I'm gonna save it here, and we're gonna continue a different time. Can I save it? There we go. Actually, I'm gonna save it in a free spot while we still have them. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.